Watch this and then we'll talk about it.
If someone doesn't like your laugh or doesn't like your smile, it's not that they don't like you, it's that they hate you.
I once dated a guy who he could not stand when I would laugh or be goofy or anything. Now, I'm not obnoxiously goofy. I know that there's a time and a place for certain things. I'm not going to humiliate you in public or make you uncomfortable or anything, but I do know how to really enjoy life and have a good time. And anytime I would laugh or about something or make a joke, he would just look at me like this complete look of hate on his face. You have to be like a ridiculous level of completely psychotic to look at someone who is just relaxed and happy and having a good time and hate that. I was on a podcast in October and he asked me, what is something that is a definite deal breaker when you are getting to know someone that you want to date? And there's a ton of things that I could list, and this video wasn't necessarily about listing those things, but I have a point. The one main thing that I mentioned was if they put down my hobbies and interests, the most important of which being social media, because as you guys know, you're watching me right now, I make content. I'm very passionate about the content that I make. It fulfills me. It makes me happy. It gives me purpose. So if I am getting to know a man and he complains about the amount of time I spend on my phone and why am I always on social media and why does everybody always have to be on social media and social media is just ruining our brains, blah, 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 blah. He's done. That's the end of that situation. Are there drawbacks to social media? Yes. A big con for me is being harassed and bullied on this app daily by idiots hiding behind nameless, faceless profiles. But the pros outweigh the cons, and I like inspiring women, and I've met so many new friends and gotten so many amazing opportunities on social media, and honestly, I've learned more on social media than I ever did in school or college. So it's actually helped me in a lot of ways. There have been times when I was rock bottom depressed and I got onto social media and I saw something that made me laugh or made me cry and release something that was burdening me. So if you bitch and complain about that, you have to go. And I remember hearing the iconic Jennifer Lewis say how she was dating this man and she pointed out how beautiful this exotic tree was, and he complained and said, "You say that about every tree." And she immediately was like, "You gotta go." And I have that same attitude, and it could be anything that you feel this way about. It could be your love for Beyonce or Taylor Swift, or your love for reading, or your love for swimming or some kind of sport or knitting. And if that person attacks it and says, "I don't understand why you like it," nope, you're done. And especially in a patriarchal society, anything that women like that takes the attention away from a man, that doesn't center a man, that isn't about the man she's with, automatically has to be torn down. God forbid it be anything that is deemed girly, like makeup or fashion. Hell, even in those cases, other women shit on stuff like that by not wanting to be like other girls. A man, or even a friend, anyone who truly loves you, and wants you to be happy, will encourage you to continue to do those healthy things that make you happy. For example, if I'm dating a guy and he knows how much I love making content, Perhaps he'll surprise me with a new ring light or a backdrop or a camera. He'll want to do things to add to my happiness, not discourage me and make me feel stupid or belittle me or try to take away from those things that are important to me in some way. A lot of you are not doing the proper math when it comes to relationships. You're accepting subtraction when there only should be addition and multiplication. Are you adding to my happiness? Are you multiplying my happiness and the things that make me joy and the things that I find fulfillment in? Or are you taking away and dividing? Because if you're doing those things, then I need to subtract you from my life.